Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Michelle. Welcome to our weekly market update.
One of the questions I get asked most at an open house is, are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market? And what does that even mean?
It's a great question. And honestly, the answer can really depend on your neighborhood, especially here in Portland.
We're known for our unique neighborhoods, each with its own vibe, pace, and housing trends. But to truly understand what's happening, we need to break down what a buyer's market and a seller's market actually are and why it matters so much to you. Let's start with a seller's market. In a seller's market, there aren't enough homes for the number of buyers looking. This shortage means homes sell faster, often with multiple offers, and prices tend to push higher. Sellers can be a bit more aggressive with pricing and often don't have to make as many concessions.
That's true. And that's what we've been seeing for the past few years. It was all sunshine and roses for sellers. You could price higher, buyers would line up, and homes would fly off the market, sometimes in just a few days.
And on the flip side, in a buyer's market, there are more homes for sale than there are buyers, with more options to choose from. Buyers have more negotiating power. Homes usually stay on the market longer. Sellers might need to make price reductions or even help with closing costs to attract buyers.
Currently, we're starting to see that shift. The market is becoming more balanced, moving away from the strong seller's market that we've had for so long. So here's a graph from Q1 this year that helps illustrate this shift. You can see that a few years ago, the market heavily favored sellers. Those orange bars indicate the sellers had the upper hand from 2020 to early 22. However, as time passed, we moved toward a more neutral market. This is great news for buyers who have been waiting on the sidelines.
In this more balanced market, homes may sit on the market a little longer, and bidding wars aren't quite as intense. Sellers may need to be more realistic about pricing and be open to making concessions.
A significant reason for this shift is the increased inventory. More homes are coming on the market in certain regions, providing buyers with more choices. Here's another graph from Q1 showing how inventory has changed regionally. You can see that the South and West, where Portland falls, has experienced some of the biggest jumps in available homes.
Exactly. In Portland, it depends on which neighborhood you're looking at. For example, in some East Side neighborhoods, you might still feel that strong sellers market energy with tight inventory and lots of competition. But in parts of the West Side, we're seeing more listings and buyers have more leverage.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to work with a local agent who knows the micro markets. You can't rely on national headlines alone. Your experience can be different based on where you're looking and what type of home you want.
We've also noticed that in a more balanced market, sellers need to focus more on presentation, things like staging, price strategies, and even offering credits for updates or closing costs. Buyers, on the other hand, have more time to think and negotiate, which can feel like a huge relief after the frenzy of the last few years.
And remember, it's very neighborhood based. But what does this all mean for you? Well, knowing whether you're in a buyer's market or a seller's market can shape your entire strategy.
It really helps you to understand how to price your home, how aggressively to negotiate, and what to expect in terms of timelines and offers.
At the end of the day, every situation is unique. And that's why it's crucial to have a game plan tailored to your goals, whether that's moving up or downsizing or buying your very first home.
If you're curious about what the market looks like in your neighborhood, or if you're wondering when it might be the right time to jump in, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you navigate it.
Yeah, that's what we do best. And if you have any questions or you want us to cover a topic in the future video, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to talk about it.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week when we dive deeper into what's driving these shifts locally.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you then. And with multiple offers and prices and to push.
Oh my God, you were doing so good.
I know, I can't catch up. It
was a little too fast.